The psychic hum in the air was palpable, a thrumming echo of battle that lingered even after the last psychic scream had faded. Jean Grey stood over Psylocke, the valiant Betsy Braddock, who lay pale and still, her mind shattered, frayed at the edges from the brutal Psy War she had just endured. The conventional methods, the careful psychic mending, felt agonizingly slow, perhaps even insufficient. Jean knew a radical approach was needed, a desperate measure to pull her friend back from the brink of oblivion. And so it happened. In a moment of profound empathy and calculated risk, Jean Grey reached out, not with the intention to heal in the traditional sense, but to absorb, to rebalance. She initiated a power swap, an intricate dance of psionic energy, pulling the raw, unrefined fragments of Psylocke's psyche into herself, offering her own vast, stable telekinetic reserves as a temporary anchor for Betsy's ravaged mind. It was a transfer born of necessity, a testament to the fluid and deeply interconnected nature of psionic abilities within the Marvel Universe. The immediate sensation for Jean was disorienting, a sudden emptiness where her telekinesis had once resided. The familiar feeling of being able to lift, to manipulate, to project force simply wasn't there. It was like losing a limb she hadn't realized she relied upon so fundamentally. But in its place, a torrent of new sensations surged. Her telepathy, always formidable, became something else entirely. It sharpened, honed to an exquisite, almost painful edge, no longer merely a tool for communication or mental assault, but a vibrant, living extension of her very being. This new, hypersensitive telepathy manifested in ways she had never before experienced. When she focused her thoughts, when she projected even the slightest intention, her psychic energy solidified into breathtaking, visible constructs. These weren't mere energy blasts, they were living, breathing patterns of light and force, coalescing into the shape of ethereal, fiery birds, miniature phoenix raptors that soared from her temples, symbols of her amplified psychic will. They weren't destructive in the traditional sense, but more like tangible projections of her thoughts, her desires, her very mental essence. They could ripple through minds, convey complex ideas in flashes, or even gently but firmly redirect psychic currents. Her astral form, too, underwent a profound transformation. When she stepped beyond the physical plane, her usual radiant golden form was replaced by something starkly different. She became a figure of shadow, a silhouette against the cosmic tapestry, with but one distinct feature. Over her right eye, etched into the shadowy canvas of her psychic presence, glowed the unmistakable symbol of the phoenix. It was a quiet, potent declaration, not to the destructive cosmic entity, but to the very concept of rebirth, transformation, and the primal force of psionic energy that flowed through her. Pause. This period was a revelation for Jean. Without the crutch of telekinesis, she was forced to lean entirely on her refined telepathy, pushing its boundaries in ways she never had before. She found new applications, new nuances to mental manipulation. She could feel the intricate networks of consciousness around her, not just as individual minds, but as a vast, interconnected tapestry, a web of thoughts, emotions, and memories. The world, through this heightened lens, became a symphony of minds, and she, the conductor, capable of coaxing forth harmonies or quieting discord with unparalleled precision. Imagine the quiet intensity of it. Jean, sitting in the X-Mansion library, not moving a single book with her mind, but subtly influencing the decision-making process of a global leader half a world away, simply by planting a perfectly worded thought. Or in a training exercise, rather than disarming an opponent with a telekinetic burst, she would overload their senses, not with pain, but with an overwhelming cascade of joyful memories, completely incapacitating them through sheer, unexpected bliss. This new manifestation was not about brute force, it was about surgical precision, about understanding the profound, almost fluid nature of consciousness itself. Pause. The versatility she displayed was staggering. She could perceive a lie, not just as an incongruence in thought, but a shimmering, discordant note in a psychic melody. She could soothe a panicked crowd, not by projecting calm, but by subtly introducing the comforting rhythm of a familiar lullaby into their collective subconscious. It was an elegance of power, a demonstration that the true strength of a telepath lies not just in raw mental might, but in the nuanced understanding and manipulation of the mind's infinite landscape. Eventually, as Psylocke's mind recovered, stabilized by Jean's selfless act, the swapped powers began to recede, flowing back to their original hosts. Jean regained her telekinesis, and the visible phoenix raptors faded, her astral form returning to its familiar glow. But the experience left an indelible mark. It showcased her incredible adaptation and the deep, almost fluid nature of psionic powers within the Marvel Universe. It was a potent reminder that power, in its truest form, is not just about what you can do, but how you choose to adapt, how you evolve, and how profoundly you can touch the world, even in its most bizarre and unexpected turns. Pause. Jean Grey's journey through this unique power swap wasn't just a fleeting moment of bizarre events. It was a profound illustration of her core essence, showcasing her versatility, her empathy, and the boundless potential of psionic abilities. It reminded us that even without the raw power of the cosmic formulas, the Phoenix symbol can represent a deeper, more personal transformation, a sharpening of purpose, and an almost instinctual mastery of her inherent gifts. What do you think of this fascinating chapter in Jean Grey's story? Were there other moments where you felt a character's powers truly evolved in an unexpected way? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dive into the fluid nature of Marvel's psionic abilities, remember to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into the extraordinary. Until next time, keep pondering the endless possibilities of the Marvel Universe.